Hi guys, it's Nicole. Ew, why was my voice so high when I said hi? I'm gonna be talking about a subject that's kind of like a touchy subject, so I'ma just go with it. Today, I want to talk about body shaming because it's all we ever seem to do anymore. As a culture, body shaming has just become a normal habit, and it's not how it's supposed to be. We shouldn't condemn people for the way they look. Instead, we should accept them for how they look. Just because you don't like how somebody looks, you don't have to say something. You don't have to shame them for some things that they can't even fix. So, if you don't like somebody's hair or the way they do their makeup or whatever, there's no need to like say anything. Like, weren't you taught to, like, if you had nothing nice to say, to not say anything at all? Because growing up, I'm not the smallest person. I'm not the skinniest. But you know what? I'm proud to be me. So, the way I look at it is that if you don't like me, that's okay. I don't wake up every day to impress you. That sounded really mean. I'm sorry, but it's true. I don't understand body shaming. If we were meant to look a certain way, we would look that way. Just because somebody's body type or whatever doesn't fall under your ideal image of a perfect body doesn't mean you have to shame others for it. Instead of it being a bad habit, it's become the normal. People get hurt each and every day because somebody makes a comment that they're too big, they're too skinny. We're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We weren't made to be perfect. If we were, the world would be a really boring place because perfect is not a real thing. Photoshopping to become the perfect body is wrong. It shouldn't be a thing because you can't become perfect. Perfect is just a word. It doesn't actually exist, and people need to get that through their heads. People are so insecure because people put them down each and every day. Whether it's just a judging look or they actually say something. If you actually say something to a person, who are you to even say anything, first of all? Because the last time I checked, you are not perfect. You have no room to judge whatsoever. And I'm not saying all of this to be rude or to like degrade anybody. So, the next time you feel like you need to put somebody down because you don't like the way they look, think about how that's going to affect them. If it were you, someone came up to you, you're fat, you're ugly, you're too skinny, you're not good enough. How would you feel? You wouldn't like that, would you? No, you wouldn't. So, next time you think about saying something negative to somebody, put yourself in that person's shoes and realize that some people can't change certain things about them. So don't put people down for it. Instead, love them for it. Love them for their flaws, because we all have them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Also, I just want to point out that what I just said is all how I feel about the situation, not saying that I don't judge people. There are days where I do judge people, and I'm trying really hard to work on that. But I've gotten to the point where I know what it's like to be judged on a daily basis. So what this video is pretty much trying to say is how I feel, first of all. Second of all, it's pretty much also just saying, like, just reminding people that people actually have feelings. We need to take them into consideration.